Anita Among. Let's now hear from you, Mr. Egesa. This race, Anita Among versus Rebecca Kadaga, or the other way, Rebecca Kadaga versus Anita Among. I don't know who is pitted against the other. But
no. Kadaga said she's the incumbent.
She's the incumbent.
Yeah, so let's not lose that detail. Now, before I go into analyzing it, let me first of all talk about the idea that the Honorable raised of saying that NRM is like religion. Religion does actually respect seniority, and it is actually the best place where seniority counts. That's why you don't get ordained today in Ruwaga and then tomorrow you become a cardinal elector. You participate in electing a pope. When we're talking about the Central Executive Committee of the party, we are talking about the Politburo of the party. It is the highest policy organ of the party, which requires strong, tested, old men and women to sit there and chart they deal with the strategic issues of the party and chart the way forward for the party. So on that front, I think the argument of seniority should actually be number one, and it's not just in the party, but also should hold true in a corporation. Yeah. Now on the other issue of the altercation that happened and played out in the televised proceedings of was it the NEC when the president was president was reporting to the NEC. Yes.
The SEC was reporting to the NEC.
Yes. So you're forgetting that President Museveni is a military man par excellence. And by the way, I don't think currently in Africa, because I've worked with quite a number of these governments. I don't think currently in Africa there is a general of Museveni's standing, not even in the Arab world, when it comes to being a general, in terms of being a general, because a general is supposed to be a strategic thinker. President Museveni, by the time he actually invited these two ladies and said, let's give them the microphone, he knew the psych profile of Anita Mong, he knew the psych profile of Rebecca Kadaga, so he knew that I'm giving them a rope that is long enough for them to pull and hang themselves. And he knew who to hang herself. Your guess is as good as mine. Because it is not the sound bites from the Right Honorable Anita Among that made the news. It was the sound bites from Rebecca Kadaga that made news. It was Rebecca Kadaga who was handed a rope to hang herself. President Museveni knew her psych profile properly, and he has known because he has used her for a long time. So he knew that the best way to destroy this woman is to allow her to do it herself without lifting a finger. Okay? Why? And why would President Museveni want to destroy a person who has been loyal, like she said, that she has been loyal and executed all the missions she was sent to do.
And patient.
Yeah, and patiently waited and moved from one place to the next in the queue. The answer is very simple. President Museveni is now handling the political transition because he knows obviously that he's not going to be here forever. He's just a mortal human being. Now, he has handled the military transition of power and taken it to its logical conclusion. Okay? There is no higher position that his son, General MK, can attain in Uganda's military as we speak, apart from becoming the overall commander-in-chief. But as we know, it's already in the public domain that some of the powers of the commander-in-chief have already been handed over to him. So it is some kind of shared responsibility as we talk right now. Something President Museveni never did for any of the predecessors of MK. Okay? Now, when you hand over military power, because the military is the custodian of power in Uganda, after you've handed over military power, what next? Because politics is basically for the optics. I have submitted here before that President Museveni runs a quasi-democratic facade in Uganda. So for the optics, you have to manage it. So what you do, you bring people that do not have the entitlement to that political vehicle, which I call the Museveni's Mercedes-Benz. Okay? So now that explains the purge, why the likes of Honorable Kadaga should be purged out of the NRM. And he does it in a very meticulous way, that he creates the facade of internal democracy. Like we discussed previously about the method used in electing. Tell me, what stops the NRM from using a digital method to conduct elections in the delegates conference? Why should they be lining up in a delegates conference? It would be understandable when we are talking about national elections or primaries. But a delegates conference, I would have given them a system for free. And it would be in the open for them to see that everything is above board. Not me alone. I'm just using myself as an example. You could just get anybody to give them, an efficient way of conducting elections. Why would they be lining up? Why? Because the political value of using a method that intimidates and disenfranchises voters, is there for everyone to see. So President Museveni likes it that way. So it works in his favor. So you get people, we were just talking about Lydia Wanyoto. She realized that there were a few people behind her and then she threw in the towel. You see, And of course that method is a method that blackmails voters. When you see that the queue is getting longer here, you jump out of that queue. Nobody wants to be on the losing side. Very many people want to be on the winning side. So you jump from one queue to another queue. Why? Because you want to be associated with the winners. You know that the winner might be a vindictive character. So in other words, what I'm saying is that the President Museveni is now executing a political purge. So after we have completed this cycle of servicing his NRM Mercedes-Benz, he's now going to have the leadership of the party in all organs which can be controlled by his son. Okay, so the son will be in position to say, you don't talk, we can deal with you. Like he threatened to arrest MPs. He said, we shall arrest all of you and put you behind. He will tell these fellows, no, you cannot talk. He will actually be in position to stop the sittings of the SEC.
So this is beyond the NRM itself?
It's not just the NRM elections. No. All right. President Museveni is now handling the political transfer of power to the son. Right. After that, you will now see the son retiring from the army to come and take over the leadership of the party.